What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Unlocked Minds. My name is Noah, and I'm here to help you guys mine your mind for the jewels of the soul. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today is the first video of a 7-part series where I go in depth on talking about each chakra and kind of what are the balances and imbalances of it and how to heal it. So, that being said, just kind of some background knowledge on the chakra system. We have 7 main chakra centers, and it goes from the root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. Each chakra corresponds with certain emotions, organs, colors, vibrations. So it's important to not only be aware of these, but in my opinion, the importance of this information is because as humans, we must understand that we are just balls of energy at the smallest molecular stage, right? And when our energy is aligned, when it's balanced, when one knows thyself, one is able to then use that energy and dispose of it at will and transmute it into things that they want to see in their waking reality. So keep in mind that there are some people that know that this power exists in all humans, but choose to keep this knowledge sacred and hidden, all for their own hidden agenda. So the reason why I'm coming to you guys today is because in order to, raise your own vibration and raise Earth's vibration, we have to do our part as human beings in balancing ourselves with our own, and that starts with the chakra system. So the root chakra is symbolized by the color red, and it also is known as the Earth chakra, right? Now, the root chakra is seen more as a masculine chakra, but don't let that fool you. We have both masculine and feminine chakras, and it's important to know that you have to balance your masculine and feminine sides in order to almost achieve a sort of high being of spiritual enlightenment. So, that being said, it is located at the base of the spine in the coccyx bone, and it is associated with the hips down, right? So we have to understand that our root chakra is linked to the emotions of stability and survival, and also, security, right? So the more secure and stable you are in your own environment, that's a very good sign that you are balanced in your root chakra. Now, this doesn't mean that it might be too open or too closed. It just means that you feel balanced and you feel okay with where you're at. So one sign that your root chakra may be too closed is that you might be feeling emotionally scattered. And obviously, this isn't just, a telltale sign that you have this or that. No, this is just one way that you can kind of tell if your root chakra is open or too closed. Another way is that if your root chakra is too open, you may be feeling heavy or lazy or, in a sense, feeling depressed, right? So we have to realize that our emotions are influenced by the chakra system, right? And so each chakra has a certain set of emotions that go with them, and they rank in a vibrational scale. So at the root, if you're experiencing emotions of fear or guilt or shame, those will cause you to vibrate at a low level, and those low levels of vibrations are tied in with the root chakra, right? So feeling comfortable with yourself is also an indicator that your root chakra is very balanced, okay? And so one thing that we can do to heal the root chakra is getting outside, exercising, really grounding ourselves in nature. And so there's a process that you guys can do in your free time, and it's really simple. It's one of the easiest and most basic techniques, and all it requires is not even a patch of grass. You guys can go out into nature, into wherever, and just walk barefoot and just kind of sit there, maybe even absorb some rays from the sun, let those photons of light hit you, and just feel a sense of energy, almost like you have roots growing out from the bottom of your feet, kind of like sensors, and you're able to draw in all of the earth's energy and feel it resonating within you. That is a process of grounding, and it is very essential for balancing the root chakra. Another way is by creating a sense of stability throughout the experiences that you have in your own life, right? Aligning yourself allows you to create that sense of stability and comfort, which is what the root chakra basically represents. So another thing that you can do to heal it is by saying affirmations like I am safe, I am at one with all that is around me, I trust the universe process, things like that, that kind of almost puts you in the sense of, okay, like I can let go because I feel safe and I'm trusting in, the almighty power. Another great subject that I want to touch on is crystals, right? So crystals are a gift from nature, right? They're made through thousands of years of the heating and cooling of rocks in different temperature and different levels of depth in the earth's crust. So we have to realize that crystals carry a very unique vibration to them. So for the root chakra, some crystals that can help you balance and align it are crystals like smoky quartz, for example. Let's see if I can. And also black tourmaline. And a little bit of tiger's eye. And notice the color of them. The real reason why they are associated with the root chakra is because they are dark in color. So crystals like black tourmaline, obviously tiger's eye, smoky quartz, shungite, hematite, red jasper, garnet, ruby, bloodstone and obsidian are all sorts of crystals that can help balance and align your root chakra. I'm just like someone who just feels the need to just have a lot of crystals surrounding them. Like even here, like I have a little quartz orgone pyramid, and that just helps amplify a lot of the energies that the crystals give off. And I know for a fact that, frequency therapy and, aromatherapy and also crystal healing are going to be the future for a lot of the, medical traditions that are going to be ushered in. And so just keep that in mind. Another way that you can balance the root chakra is by the foods that we eat. So foods that are naturally occurring in the color red or even brown can be colors that can be beneficial to us. So like kidney beans or apples, strawberries, cherries, watermelon, what else? Beets, all those, naturally occurring fruits and vegetables in the color red or brown can be very beneficial to balancing and helping heal your root chakra. That being said, our root chakra vibrates at a specific frequency of 396 hertz. And so when your chakra is balanced, or even if it's unbalanced, by listening to binaural beats that are tuned to this frequency, they can help you align these chakras. Aromatherapy is also a big way to help balance the chakra, and burning things like incense and sage with the scents like sandalwood or ginger or vetiver are all things that are obviously naturally occurring in nature, but the smell is what's most powerful. So an eighth of our energy goes directly towards things that are just based off of what we smell, right? And the reason why, smelling is so important is because people don't realize, but smell plays a very big role in kind of like the information collection process that we have in our brains. And so that is tied to expressing, a feelings. Sometimes when we smell something good, we're like, oh, like, man, that smells good. Like, I'm hungry. Or it brings back you to like a certain memory of when you're like, oh yeah, like when I, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like one of those things where our smell is deeply not only sometimes attached to memories or emotions, but sometimes our smells are something that can, cause physical reaction in our waking realities. That being said, a specific mudra that you guys can do while meditating to help, balance the root chakra is just by touching your index fingers to your thumbs and resting them on your knees, in crisscross. Another thing to take note of is that the root chakra is natally governed by the planet of Saturn, and astrologically is tied to Aquarius and Capricorn. And so the thing that is really interesting to me, in my opinion, is that we are the microcosm of the macrocosm, right? The macrocosm being, the universe and all of its oneness, and us being a direct reflection on the individual level. So as above, so below, as within, so without. So once you start to realize that not only are we all connected, but we are all connected directly with the source, you begin to understand that as humans, our existence here is deeper than what meets the eye on the physical 3D plane of us just going to school, to get a job, to go to work, to then support our family, to then do this, to then do that. All of that is irrelevant once you begin to transcend this plane of duality and begin to take a seat at the throne of the soul and put yourself outside of your own body. Then you'll be able to transcend reality and connect exactly with the source to bring in peace and light into your own body and allow yourself to just be, right? Allowing yourself to be one with all. So I really encourage you all to begin to meditate and to start taking your own, not only mental and physical health, but also your spiritual health more seriously. Because we are all spiritual beings. We are all beings that are affected energetically, whether you want to believe it or not. So, just to remind you guys, doing something 7 days in a row creates a habit, a subconscious pattern that is programmed algorithmically into our minds, right? And after doing that habitual pattern over and over, you begin to then create a even more profound lifestyle, right? If you do something 7 days, you create a habit. If you do that same habit 21 days, you create a lifestyle. So with anyone that I know, all the YouTubers, all the people that are out there that I've said, oh, meditating has changed my life. Oh, meditating for 30 days has done this and that. The science has shown that even just meditating 30 days in a row has a significant effect on the human body and the human mind. So remember, we are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We allow emotions and thoughts to pass through us. And when you reach a certain level of enlightenment, you are then able to recognize those thoughts and emotions that are beginning to occur and sit back and understand that you don't have to express those thoughts or you don't have to express those emotions. So if you guys have stuck around to the end of this video, I do really appreciate it. If you guys have anything else that you want to hear me discuss or talk about in my next video, I would definitely love to see that and read those in the comments. I'm always open to discussing new things and obviously learning new things. So that being said, thank you guys, and remember that you are everything, and everything is you.